Hello, welcome to my channel once again. My name is Iframe and I talk about career and personal finance. This week I'll be talking about delegation or effective delegation. As an audit professional, this is core of what I do. As you know, I'm an experienced senior audit manager and I perceive that a lot of people struggle with delegation, and that's why I'm taking time out to share a bit of my experience based on what I've gathered over the years. Now, when you talk about delegation, I think the most basic way of understanding it is pushing down low priority task to other people while you focus on a high value process or task. It helps for you to be more productive. That's the word. It helps you to be more productive and also helps to build your associates or subordinates, if you like. So how do you effectively do this? I'm going to be sharing three main strategies that you can develop or that you can practice to manage projects or assign tasks to your subordinates. Number one is clarity. Have a thorough think through of the tasks you need to delegate. It's not all the tasks that needs to be delegated. There are some that require your expertise and experience to be able to do, but there are some that needs to be delegated downwards, and that's why you need to have a proper think through. So decide what you want to delegate. The number two point that you should note is identify who you need to delegate to. While you might have a lot of people in your team, not everyone in your team can do all the tasks. And not even if they can do all the tasks, not all of them can do all the tasks well. So you have to determine which person in your team can do this piece of work well and in the shortest possible time. I know there are flexibility to want to give tasks to people just to build their capability. It depends on the type of project, the deadline, and all of that. So if you are doing a priority client and you need to deliver on time, then it's better to adopt this approach. But if you have some flexibility around it and you feel like you want to develop other people, then you can assign more tasks. But in that case, you need to be more explicit about how you want the task done. And the third part, which is key, deciding when you need it by. Deciding when you need it by. One thing to have a task that you want to assign is another thing to identify who you want to assign it to. And that point, which is very key, especially if you're into project management, is when you need it by. The client is not going to wait forever. The project has a timetable, so you need to be clear about the time. So, noting those 3 points, this doesn't absolve you from taking full ownership of the project. While you might be able to delegate responsibility, you are still accountable as the project owner. So think about that while you are delegating. And why this is important, how you can manage that process is always reviewing on time. Like in audit, we review after the team has done the job, or you have regular catch ups just to see how they're doing. You also need to provide some sort of support in case they need help with one or two areas of the assignment. So this is how you can manage a project properly to ensure that there are no lapses and you don't wait at the end of the timeline and see that the team that you're expecting to turn out the results haven't performed as you expected. So let me know how you have managed your project in the past, and if these are helpful. I'll just do a quick summary of all the three parts that I shared. One, I said you need to be clear about the tasks that you are delegating. You need to identify who you want to delegate that task to. And three, when do you need it to be completed? And of course, don't remember to always review as you go through the project so that you don't get surprises at the end. I hope you found this video useful. I'll see you on my next episode. As you know, I'm an author as well and I write books. So I encourage you to check on my website as well as on Amazon for my books. Until next time, I'll see you. Bye bye.